welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to do a little bit of a different video, and I'm going to be talking about anxiety because I feel that there's a lot of people out there that suffer from anxiety or have anxious moments, and I want to be able to hopefully help you guys and tell you what I do to help myself when I have anxious moments. I did suffer from anxiety quite bad before. I still do have the odd moment here and there, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it used to be. I couldn't even tell you when it started with me because I didn't know I was having anxiety attacks at the time. All I knew was my mind was racing. I felt almost like a weight on my chest. That's the only way I can describe it, like palpitations, a dread feeling that something was wrong when really nothing was wrong, and my mind would just not stop. Eventually I learned to take control of it. I would highly recommend that you do your research and learn about what it is and why it happens. The more you know about this topic, I feel the better you're going to feel because you have more control of what's going on. If you have a thought that comes into your mind, you're probably thinking, why am I thinking these things? And all of a sudden, you know, your mind starts racing. You start getting all these sort of dreaded feelings in your chest. It's because you don't know what's going on. You don't realise why it's happening at the time. So I feel that if you do your research, it will really help. One of the things that I like to do is to go for a walk, especially at night. It really relaxes me. So going for a walk, sometimes by myself or sometimes with someone else, I find really helps. Another thing that I like to do, which I have found helps a great deal, is talking to people. I think when you have anxiety, you don't always want to talk to someone. Personally, with me, I used to feel like no one would understand me. I didn't really sort of confide in a lot of people. I personally thought that if I told people the kind of thoughts that were going through my mind, they would think I'm crazy. The more that you actually open up to people and explain to them, you know, how you're feeling and what's going on, the more you will realise that you're not alone. This happens to nearly everyone, and the sooner that you understand that and accept that, the easier it's going to be for you. Today I want to show you an app that I use that really helps me, and it's called the Calm app. I will record my screen so all of you guys can see how it works. I'll talk you through it. I will leave a link down below in the description box of a free 7-day trial for this app for you, which I was given for me to share with my friends and family, but I want to share it with everyone, all you guys. So give it a go. With this particular link, you do not need to put any credit card details in or debit card details. So you'll be able to get a full 7 days worth out of this without paying anything. And obviously, if it's something that you like, great, then, you know, go ahead and sign up. But if it's something that's not quite for you, then also great. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more, share, and give it a thumbs up. So first of all, you just download your Calm app in the Play Store and open it up. And once you open it up, it will look like this. So this is your front screen. So these screensavers in the background, I will go through them later because they've all got sound to them, and I'll play them towards the end because otherwise you're not going to hear me speak. So if I quickly go through some of the tabs at the bottom. So if we look at the bottom and if we click on the sleep tab, so this is basically your sleep stories, and you've got a lot of different ones. So at the top you've got different tabs. You've got your all tabs. You can put things into your favourite, recommended, fiction, music, nature, kids, non-fiction, naps, foreign language, ASMR, and you can also search by narrator, which is good, and there's a lot of well-known people on there. And offline is if you want to listen to anything, you can download it and you can listen to it without connecting to the Wi-Fi. So if I give you an example of this one, which is one of my favourites, it's Stephen Fry, and I'll just show you how he sounds.
For tonight's sleep story, we travel to the south of France. I'm Stephen Fry, and I'll be your guide as we meander lazily through the lavender fields and sleepy villages of Provence.
I'm not joking, his voice every time just makes me fall asleep so quickly. And there was one point that I actually stayed awake through one of the stories. And what it does is, as they're reading to you, they slowly get quieter and quieter. I think some of the stories last around 20 to 25 minutes. But yeah, they're very good. So if we go back, and if we go to the bottom, and then if we click on the meditate, so these are different sessions that you can take. So again, if we go to beginners, there's different ones like body scans, 21 days of calm. You've got ones for anxiety, sleep, focus, stress, relationships, emotions, self-care, personal growth, inner peace, resilience, insight, less guidance, kids, and again available offline. So if I just give you an example again of what this one sounds like, we just click on this one.
Welcome to the 7 Days of Calming Anxiety, a program designed to ease anxious thoughts. Begin by taking a comfortable position.
So if we then click on the music tab at the bottom, these are, again, music's for different things. So you've got ones for sleep, to relax, natural melodies, focus, and available offline. And again, I'll give you an example of one. And then if we click on the More tab, so you've got Calm Masterclass at the top, and these are different sessions of all sorts of things. So mindful eating, 4 pillars of health, rethinking depression, social media and screen addiction. Yeah, I need to look into that one. So let's just say, for example, we click on rethinking depression. And you can, the good thing about these is you can watch a trailer before you actually click on these sessions below, just to sort of give you a taste and see if it's your cup of tea or not. So if we click on the trailer and just give you an example as well.
I'm Dr. Steve Ilardi, a psychologist, a clinical neuroscientist, and a university professor. I'm also the author of the book, The Depression Cure. People hear that depression is a chemical imbalance, and they think, oh, okay, I need to swallow some chemicals. I need to take some medication to fix the imbalance. But here's the thing. There are literally dozens of ways to change our neurochemistry, and most of them have absolutely nothing to do with medication.
So there's a lot on here to educate you and obviously help you as well. So if we go back. Okay, so if we go to the breathe section, this is your little breathe bubble. And if you're having an attack, like an anxiety attack, or you're feeling very stressed, you just need to calm down, you can follow this. It's very simple, but it could work for you. It's a little bubble to sort of monitor your breathing and help you slow it down. And what I like about this is if you click on the little wheel button at the top right, so the settings button, you can adjust it by moving the bar down at the bottom to how fast and how slow you want to breathe in and out, basically. So that's quite good. And then I'm going to come back to scenes later. So profile at the bottom goes through things like you can click on these individually and it tells you longer streaks, so how many days in a row you've been actively doing your sessions, total sessions, mindful minutes. You've got your calendar and your history. You've got mindfulness reminders, so you can set your alarm basically for every time you want to do a session to remind you. So if we go to the scenes, so what I'll do is I will put the volume up for this, but before I do that, so here is where you can download your different backdrops, and all you do to download is, you see the little cloud symbol with the arrow in, you just click it once. There's so many different ones. So I'm going to put the volume on, and you're not going to be able to hear me speak, but I'll just go through a few for you. Actually, before I put the music on, let me just explain the bottom bit for you. So it says play sounds outside of app. So these screensavers all have music to them, and what you can do is if you click that section there, it allows you to play the music for a certain amount of time, even when you're not on this app. So if you come out of it, if you lock your phone, the music will continue to play. So that's quite good as well. So yeah, let me go back to the music for you. So yeah, there's quite a few there. And lastly, just to explain the front screen. So these two little things here, every day these should change. So every day you should get a daily calm, and it will always be based on a different topic. For example, to reduce your anger, how to target stress, how to work on negativity, all sorts of different things. So they update daily, and you always have a featured story as well, and that changes too. But if I just show you, if you click on the daily calm session.
Welcome to the Daily Calm. I'm Tamara Levitt, and today we'll explore the change of season and the art of letting go.
I just want to show you, if you skip right at the end, this is what happens. So every time you complete any session, it should give you a quote, which I think is really good. And as a lot of you know, I love my quotes. I've always got it on my Instagram pictures. So it gives you a little quote which you can actually save. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.